Hello, Quentin, on another episode of the Convo Guy podcast. Today's topic is on siblings. How many siblings do you have?
I have four that I claim.
Are you the oldest?
I'm the oldest from my mom, yeah.
How the parents view the oldest sibling?
um, like a trial run. I'm the one that they throw everything but the kitchen sink at to see if it works. And then they do the right thing for my younger sibling.
Describe the middle siblings in a viewpoint of the parents.
Ooh, it's hard because in my case, I got one sibling from my mom and the rest of my siblings are from my dad. But I don't know, cause it's weird, cause my middle sibling is a twin. He got the addition of being a twin to like counteract being a middle sibling, if that makes sense.
Describe the youngest siblings.
The can do no wrongs, the ones that get away with everything. And if I voice any kind of opinion about the matter, I'm just jealous. But it is what it is.
What are some benefits that come with having siblings from the oldest child point of view?
You got somebody to talk to. You got somebody to pick on. You got somebody to be proud of. Like my sister graduated last year. I was proud of her for that.
What are some pet peeves that come with having siblings?
They annoy you. They annoy you. I know my sister. She will break everything that I own, and I don't get it replaced. And she will always, especially when I was living with my mom, she'll steal all of my food. So now every time I go back home, I steal her food now for revenge.
How do you think you would be as a person if you were the only child?
I think I'll be the same.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I don't know. Well, yeah. I think I'll be the same because I met my other brothers like around 8, 9 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and my sister came when I was 10 years old. So I think by that point, my personality had already like formed. I don't think I'll be like spoiled or anything because my mom made me work for pretty much everything I had to get.
Is the oldest siblings the closest thing to the parents?
Yeah, in what way?
Like the parents went on them the hardest because it's not only are you the trial run, but they're they're trying to perfect you every chance they can.
Yeah.
So through all the trial and errors, they're low key and even high key making you like them in a way without knowing.
I don't know if I would say they're making me like them, but I know they were trying to, I guess, put me on like the best path for me, I should say. 'Cause I know they wanted me to be in the military. Well, at first they wanted me to do basketball, and then I didn't like that. And then when I got 19, they tried to put me in the military, and I couldn't because I had flat feet. And so I know they made like a lot of decisions to try to like get me to go on this like this quote unquote right path, but I just chose not to do that.
Can the oldest sibling act as the second parent in a way?
Yeah, sometimes I do, yeah.
Okay.
Especially with me being 10 years older than my sister. There's a lot of times when I had to like pick her up from like school and work, or take her to go get something to eat, or just babysat her while my parents were out.
Do parents look at the oldest as the second in command, especially in times when the parents are getting older?
Yeah, because to this day they'll call me. If my sister like ever need any help, they'll still call me to see if I can help her out.
That's why I was asking, do you feel like the oldest sibling is the closest thing to the parents? Because when the parents get older, the oldest sibling gets older too. So the parents can't be the one laying down the law. So that's why they look at you to like be the one laying down the law. So they go hard on you because they know sooner or later they're not trying to be the one trying to be doing all the discipline. It's just like, I'm not saying that the oldest has to discipline his siblings, but it's just like just lay the law, regardless of whether your siblings are gonna retaliate. Just just be us because we're getting older. Was there ever a time you witnessed your siblings crashing out on your parents and you had to step in and be the enforcer?
No,
No.
nah.
Oh,
My
okay.
sister would never do that.
Oh, okay. What about friends? Friends who you went to their house and their younger siblings are just going off on their parents.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's very uncomfortable
Okay.
situation to be in.
Often have you been a part of those?
Not very often, but more than I would like.
Is the oldest sibling the bridge connecting the parents to the youngest sibling?
I guess it depends. In my case, not really, I guess, because my sister still lives with my parents, but I haven't lived with my parents for a
Or
couple of
just
years now.
or just in general? Like are you the bridge connecting those different generations? Like seeing your parents' point of view and then seeing your younger siblings' point of view. So it's just like you just gotta find a way to just like interact.
I don't know if I ever had that situation because they don't, especially my sister and my mom, they don't really conflict with each other
Oh,
a
okay.
lot.
As the oldest, is there a certain way you have to communicate with your parents that's different from how you communicate with your sibling?
Now, I think I talk to them all the same way,
Oh, okay.
especially now that I'm older.
Do you ever feel like you have to control your temper because it'll infect just the entire mood of the house? Because I notice when the oldest snaps, it affects the whole mood of the house.
Yeah, yeah. There are times uh, when my mom will put me in situations that I don't really agree with, and I gotta just take it on the chin because if I snap, then that sets like a bad example for my sister.
What do you see in your younger siblings that you wish you had?
I don't know because I think of it like I'm glad my sister is different from me.
Okay.
I think I view it that way.
What does your younger sibling see in you that she wishes she had?
I'm not sure. That's something you have to ask her.
Siblings get older, and you have to adapt that they're no longer kids but turning into adults. How do you adapt to how you have to talk to them? Because when they're younger, you could easily like shut them up, you could humble them. But then when they start turning into adults, it's like you have to really start taking into consideration what they say. Like you got to start respecting them.
Yeah, it took me a while because for the longest, I still treated her like she was like 14, 15 years old, even when she was like 20. I think it took for me, her graduating like high school to realize, she's she's grown up now.
Okay.
Yeah, that and like I have a cousin who just graduated high school this year, I believe. And I remember when he was a baby, because he used to visit our house. They used to drop him off at our house all the time. And he was like 1, 2 years old. I'm seeing his pictures on like Facebook and stuff, like him graduating high school. And I'm like, bro, I'm getting old, man.
You describe your sister as the youngest, right? So would you consider her being spoiled since she's the youngest?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Describe the most recent incident in which she was spoiled.
The most recent. I'm not trying to put it in a way because there's some things that she did that she got that she deserved. I'm not trying to say like stuff like that, but I think just her just like getting away from punishment sometimes.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I do anything wrong. I don't wash the dishes. I get an ass for it.
Mm.
She don't wash the dishes. They give her a talking to.
Do parents secretly have a golden child?
Yeah, even if they don't want to admit it. Yeah.
Okay. Would you say you're that golden child?
Oh nah,
Okay.
nah. Of course not.
So the oldest child is not always the golden child.
Unless they turn out like they want them to.
Okay. Do you feel like the oldest sibling ran so that the youngest siblings could walk?
Of course.
Okay. You mind, like for example, like me, I took countless beatings. And due to that, it was a walk in the park for my siblings. Like they seen me get in trouble, so they knew like, okay, like we're gonna learn from this and not have to do. So even times that they should have got in trouble, they didn't. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's the case for every oldest sibling. Like
Yeah, because when I got whooped, my mom was being creative. Like I don't know how she come up with these ideas to whoop me with. And then I don't even know the last time when my sister got a beating.
okay.
It was probably like elementary, middle school, something like that.
What's a classic story that you and your siblings share amongst each other and can always relate to?
Probably her pouring milk on my Dreamcast. I still bring that up to this day.
The bond you have with your siblings, where else does it translate to? Like, for example, if you have a great bond with your siblings, that means you're going to have a long-term friendships with certain friends out there. Like, good sibling bonds translate easily where else in life?
I don't know if it does, because I think I would do like the stuff I would do for my siblings. I don't know if I do for anybody else
Okay.
other than like my girlfriend or wife, and that's if at that.
Can it be lonely even if you have siblings?
Yeah, yeah. Especially when like me and my sister has a 10-year age gap. We're different genders on top of that. And then my other siblings live in like a different house. And so the only time I really interact with my siblings is like on particular cases. Like I either have to go to like my brother's house or me and my sister have to like bond over something, like drawing or something like that.
What, what type of activities need to be involved amongst the siblings for the dynamic to always be strong?
I know me and my sister like to eat. Like, we'll bond over eating, like going out to eat and stuff like that.
Is that like a specific restaurant? No. Okay.
Nah, it's just different restaurants. I know. I don't know if she took it from me, but I have this tendency to like sniff everything before I eat it. Like I don't even know why I do it, but she does it now too.
Was there ever a time you got in trouble with your siblings and you took most of the blame, even though you laid the foundational groundwork for your siblings not to do, and everything came back to you? Like, you guys were doing something sneaky, you laid down the groundwork on what to do and not to do. You guys got in trouble, and even though you guys got in trouble, you're the one who took most of the blame, and you just looked at your siblings like, wow.
Um, I don't know if this correlates with that, but I know we had this laptop back in the day, and she was playing on the laptop, and the laptop fell off the bed. I was nowhere near the laptop, but because I wasn't watching her, I'm the one who took the blame for that laptop.
Why does everything fall back on the older sibling regardless of whether the outcome is good or bad?
Because we're supposed to be the responsible one. We're supposed to be like the role model for the younger sibling.
So we can always be, so they want us to always be stern, like we can't be responsible and have fun.
Yeah, but I think they also want you to be perfect too. Like you can have fun, but don't make a mistake while having fun.
Was there ever a time your sibling got in some beef and you had to step in regardless of whether they were in the right or wrong?
Nah, I don't think my sister ever got into a fight. Oh, but my brother, I remember we had went to like this church, and like my older brothers are twins. When we went to this church, there was this one guy there who was playing the drum, and after he was playing the drums, he would come sit down, and he was just like pick on like my brother, my oldest brother at that, because he's like the shortest one. So he was just pick on him constantly throughout the day. And so when we started to leave church, he came up to my brother for some reason. I don't know why, because it's the twins, me and another brother. So he came up and started pushing my brother, and so the other twin came and hit him, and he fell to the ground, and then all the rest of us just jumped him right there in front of the church. Because it's like, I don't know why you were so stupid to do that. We wasn't going to jump you.
Who got away with more, you or your sibling?
Oh, definitely my sibling.
How did that affect your relationship with your sibling over the years? Like, did you envy her? Was there some form of jealousy?
Nah, I think I just come to terms with it. Like, it is what it is. This is how it's going to be. No point in getting mad over it.
Has your sibling ever supported you through a tough time?
No, but that's because I don't talk about my tough times. So I don't think most of my siblings know some of the stuff that I went through, because I would never share it.
Are there any unresolved issues among your siblings?
I don't think so.
Okay. How do you know?
Don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Do you
But
wish to know?
No, because if I know, then I know, and then I gotta like look at the situation differently, and I don't like that.
You're the oldest. Your choice of words and how you get across explaining something is important. What's something you wish you shared with your siblings. Hold on, give me a second. When you're the oldest, your choice of words and how you get across explaining something is important. What's something you wish you shared with your What's something you wish you shared with your siblings, but you felt like your choice of words or the delivery was going to be complex, getting them to understand?
I think when my sister first started college, she had like a drawing that she made, and then she was asking everybody around the house how it was to critique her. And I think I said, if I remember correctly, it looks good, but it could be better or something like that along those lines. And I didn't mean it in a negative way. And I was trying to critique her, like she said, but she took offense to that and just started, crying. And and to this day, I don't know what I could have said to like express what I wanted to mean easier to her.
What games or shows did you and your siblings bond over? Like for me, for example, every night on Disney Channel there used to be original movies. Twitches 2, um, Johnny Capahala back on board.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just it's all these movies. So we'll get some food, we'll get some popcorn, and just sit down, watch it for those 2 or 3 hours, and then go to sleep at 10. So that was like a tradition we did like on a nightly basis, especially during the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So for you, was there any like shows or movies?
Yeah, we watched like a bunch of the MCU movies when it was coming out in theaters. Like maybe from like the second Avengers on to like Endgame. I think we saw all of those at the movies, and we watched a couple of anime together too.
During your adult life, as the oldest sibling, have your siblings ever seen you break down?
No, I would never show that.
Okay.
Yeah,
You feel like they'll ever see you tear
no,
up?
I would never show anybody me breaking down.
Okay. Lastly, to conclude this topic, give me 3 effective ways on how to have excellent dynamic relationships with your sibling.
Just don't take everything that they do to heart. Um, Especially if you're like the older one, because sometimes that's your blood. So like it or not, they're gonna be with you for. And I would say that's one. Just talk more with each other. I don't want to say for a while, but back in the day we didn't really talk much because we had such a huge age gap. But now that she's older, like in her 20s now we talk more often than we used to. And just be there for them when they if they need you. Like whenever my sister need money or something like that, I just give it to her, no questions asked.
So I had a couple more questions that actually wasn't the last one.
Okay.
Okay. What do you feel like is your sibling superpower?
Her ability to talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is her kryptonite?
Her ability to talk. I think it goes both ways. 'Cause I
Okay.
think she can talk. I think she talks good, but I think to some points she talks too much. For certain people who like want to get on with their day, it can be like a negative for them.
Do you feel like as the oldest sibling, if your sister was here on this podcast, she would agree with most of your responses?
Well, yeah.
Okay. And lastly, did you guys have like a sibling rivalry?
Nah, not
Okay.
really.
Do you feel like if the age gap was lessened, there'll be a rivalry?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Quentin, thank you for this discussion.
No problem.